everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Papery. Today I'm sharing with you hashtag 4 at 4K giveaway hop. This is a crafty YouTube hop honoring Kendra, Ciara, Amanda, and Linh as they reach 4,000 subscribers. Today I'm making an ink splatter card. Welcome back everyone. So for hashtag 4 at 4K giveaway hop, we are celebrating Kendra, Ciara, Amanda, and Linh as they have reached 4,000 subscribers. We have Kendra from Cards by Kendra. We have Linh by LV Handcrafted. We also have Amanda from Pear Blossom Press. And then we have Ciara from Ciara T Design. So all four of these fantastic ladies have reached 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we're celebrating with a hop and giveaway. So we are all using the same color palette for this hop, which are their favorite colors. Today's project, I'm going to make an ink splatter card. I've already made a few off camera. These are so super fun, so super easy. And I was able to incorporate all four of their favorite colors into this card. I have a scalloped silver cardstock mat, a white mat on top of that, a ton of ink splattering from all four of the colors here of the distress oxides and inks. I also brought in some bling from This Calls for Confetti. I have a popped up little sentiment that I just had in my stash. And then the last thing I did was I added some glossy accents just to make it super shiny and make it look like wet paint. I do have a little Amazon link down below in case you've never used glossy accents, you can check it out. So I've already made some cards off camera, and then I figured we would just make one together on camera today so that way you can see what this process looks like. It's super fun, super easy. And again, this is an ink splatter card where I'm using my inks to make a super fun card with a ton of different colors. So for the four colors, I have this kind of peachy color, which is saltwater taffy. I have a teal color, which is salvage patina. And then I also have twisted citron. And then the final color is more of a lavender color and it's shaded lilac. So these were their four favorite colors for the host for this hop. So we are using them for our projects today. In addition to the inks, I also have a sentiment that was in my stash. I popped it up on with some foam dimensional tape. I have a silver cardstock mat as well as a white cardstock mat that has a little bit of a die cut border. I have a card base as well that I'll be using. So these are the paper products. And then I also have some This Calls for Confetti. This was in my stash. The color is called Silver Hologram. So I had picked this up at Not Too Shabby a while back. This is one of my favorite colors because of the holographic effect. I'm also using a cheap gel picker from Amazon. I'm using a watercolor brush. This is just another little cheap brush. And then I have a little bit of water in a squirt bottle. And then I also have an acrylic block that I use for stamping. I had picked this up at Dollar Tree. It's one of my favorites to use, even though it's super, super cheap. I also have this cutting mat from Dollar Tree. Usually you'd want to use like a glass mat, but because I'm only doing one card, I figured that would work. So I have my little mat. I'm going to start by adding my ink splatters to my card mat. And so I'm going to start with one of the lighter colors just to make sure that I don't blend that into like a brown. So I'm going to add a little bit on my block, add a little bit of water, and these are water reactive inks. The oxides much more than just the general distress ink. You'll see that it really, really pops on the block. And so I just added some water, mixed it around, and then just sort of splattered it down onto my card mat. You could do more of a splatter technique if you really wanted just more of a splatter look, but I'm just doing this little easy little faux splatter look here. I'm going to clean off my block and then I'll move on to the second color, which is this saltwater taffy. And so this one is a distressed ink. You can see here, it's not as sort of mixable as the oxide inks, but that's okay. I'm still going to make it work. I'm just not going to add any water to it. I still get a little pop of that color. So this is a hashtag driven hop. You'll want to click that hashtag down at the bottom so you can check out all the videos. Make sure you fill out the entry form that'll be listed in all of our description boxes down below. You only need to fill out one form in order to enter the giveaways. So the deadline to enter is going to be August 5th at midnight Pacific Standard Time. And then winners will be announced on August 10th. And there will be over $200 worth of prizes from the hosts. And then there are going to be probably several collab participants that are also going to be giving away some items. So make sure you check out the link of all of the hop videos down in the description box below so you can hop along and check out all the fun, creative fun as we celebrate these four YouTube crafters. So again, click on that hashtag 4 at 4K giveaway hop, and you can check out all of the different videos in this super fun hopping giveaway. So here is my mat. I've already added all four of my colors You can see there, I make sure that it's not damp, and then I just blotted it with a paper towel. I am going to add my double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to add a little bit of extra because I don't want my paper to warp as much. I'm going to add it to my cardstock mat, and this is not one of those times when you want to die cut out of the back because you want your solid back to really support that cardstock paper. I did not use watercolor paper for this because I knew I wasn't going to add a ton of ink. If you were going to add even more ink, I would recommend using a watercolor paper, but I just went ahead and used some thick white cardstock. So I've added my layers on there. I'm going to peel off the backing of my sentiment from those foam dimensional tapes, add a little bit of extra wet glue just because I have a ton of that ink on the front of my card. Here's what it looks like. I added the sentiment down in the right hand corner. The next step is just going to be to bling it up and make it shine. So I'm going to add in some of these, this calls for confetti. I'm going to place 5 of them where I want them to look, where I find them pleasing to the eye. I'm going to add a couple drops of my liquid adhesive here, and I'm using just my line coat glue, and then I'm going to use my jewel picker just to easily place them in place. And here is my card. So the last step is I'm going to add glossy accents. If you have seen my channel, you know that I love glossy accents. I'm going to add some splatters of glossy accents on top of the paint splatters. And I really love the way that the effect comes out on this kind of technique. It's super, super cute, and it makes it look like the paint or the ink is actually wet all the time because it's very shiny. So once you let it dry, it just looks amazing. I really, really like this look, especially when I'm doing like a water scene. So just a super fun technique. If you've never used glossy accents, definitely check it out. I do have an Amazon link down below so you can get all the specs and kind of see what's all involved in that product. So here's what it looks like. Now here is just another little close-up of my card. Again, this was just a quick ink splatter card that I used all 4 of the inks that are inspired by our 4 hosts. You see here just super fun splatters on these cards. No 2 are the same. So again, these are ink splatter cards for the hashtag 4@4K giveaway hop, honoring and featuring Kendra, who's Cards for Kendra, Lynn, who's LV Handcrafted, Amanda at Pear Blossom Press, and then Ciara at Ciara T Designs. So hashtag 4@4K giveaway hop. I am going to give away 4 of these cards to one lucky winner. We would appreciate if you subscribe and like and comment. I'm just going to pick one of the people that comment down from the description box below, and I'm going to send those cards out to you. So thanks for visiting, everyone. Make sure you enter the hop giveaway, and congratulations, ladies.